Well, hey guys, welcome back to Lakeside Ranch. I'm your host, I'm Doug, and in the shop for a minute. I don't think I've ever shown this on video, but getting down to the end of the finish work in the 2-bedroom renovation. So I got to cut a couple final pieces of trim, and instead of taking the saw over to the apartment, it's a little easier to do it here. So I took a couple measurements, made a couple of marks, and we'll get this set up and see if we can get this done. At least that's the plan. Like 63 Impala says, what could possibly go wrong? Well, anyway, kind of overkill to be using a 12-inch compound slide on 1.5-inch plastic trim, but this is my my finish for my wall tile around the above the new vanity and around the ceramic. So that's the reason I'm using this machine, because this stuff's a pain in the ass to cut by hand, and plus I've got a nice joint. So let's get this done. Yeah, I hope that didn't hurt your ears. And another small piece to return here. That's going to go like that. And then we need to reverse this piece to go into here. So we'll cut the opposite miter on this piece and we'll be good to go. Okay. So I don't know if we'll have another video before Thanksgiving, so I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all you subscribers out there, and hopefully you have a safe day and a nice day with your family. So I'm actually volunteering. I'm going to be working at a soup kitchen on Thanksgiving in honor of my late brother. My parents are not in a position to be traveling, and my sister-in-law and my brother are going to take care of them. That's my my younger brother. So that leaves me with a kind of a left-handed day. So I volunteered with the soup kitchen. So we're going to do that for the you know, for the cause. We'll see what happens. All right, let's make some more noise here. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, huh? No waste on this job. Now, if I can just find my caulking gun. I've got my adhesive, but I have no idea where I set that gun down. So, as usual, Mr. Organized, not. I can't find the gun. Alright, I'm going to shut you off. I'll bring you back if we get any more pressing video we need to get on here. So, thanks for watching. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in the 2-bedroom renovation. And I've just completed the new porcelain tile kitchen floor. I'll show you the transition right there, and there's your run. The power cord going out to the wet side that's outside, and I'll show you the new addition, and that would be register supply outlet for the new hot air furnace that you saw in the previous video. And yeah, there's 2 pieces of tile missing there. Well, because I ran out of tile. So, full disclosure, what happened was I bought the tile, and see, all the fittings done, everything's fitted. The way you can tell a good tile job is you look at the corners and you look at the fits. Even the, yeah, this nonsense. Then behind the gas stove, coming up out of the floor. Don't want you to get dizzy. A little bit of transition over here into the corner. We have an oak saddle here. Sorry about the lens cap. I really got to get better with that damn lens cap. And over here in the corner, it's always got to be dirty before it's clean. There's the mud tub. There's the Sawzall that made the big hole in the floor. That's a 8x10 supply. That's going to heat this. This room is 14 by 14, give or take. It's just about square. But yeah, so here's the fur floor which will come right back, a little Murphy's oil soap, and we'll hit it with the floor maintainer, bring it back to brand new. We are not running the temporary heat today because it's 65 degrees, so this thing has been decommissioned for a little bit. Saved the tenants some, you know, couple bucks with the kilowatts, so that's always cool. And yeah, true to cause, we still have, you know, some trash, but tomorrow's trash day, so I got enough mud left. It's still wet. I'm gonna slam in the last 2 tiles, and that's the end of it. So this is the stuff you don't see in the videos. Typically, you know, if you're lucky, you get to see the finished product. But see, we got some nice straight lines going on, and she has not seen this, my new tenant. She has no idea that this is done. So she's swinging by tonight for a quick look, and we'll surprise her, I'm sure, because she was not aware. I did not divulge to her that the kitchen floor was going to be replaced before she moved in. She was aware, though, that this floor was being done, and we're back to the bathroom. But the reason I wanted to bring you in here is I want to show you what I was doing with the parts I was making at the beginning of this video. And one of them, get some light on here so we can see. This is a little difficult to do one-handed, but I think you'll get the idea. What I've got here is 4-inch wall tile. And the 4-inch wall tile is bonded with solvent adhesive, which is just that. It's a solvent-based adhesive. It's not mortar. And it's very sticky. You can actually install the tile on the ceiling if you wanted to. It won't come down. It's held on by suction, basically. And what I'm doing is I'm going to trim out the ceramic. I got my charger plugged in over here in the GFCI. Need the big, you know, make yourself at home when you show up, because we got the cordless stuff going on. So anyway, what's going to happen here is this stuff is going to make a nice finish frame. And again, we're working one-handed here, so let's get this looking good. Yeah. Okay. Nice, clean miter joint. And we'll go around this thing with the caulking gun because I found it. And we'll fill this in with a little bit of adhesive caulking. And that will give a nice clean edge. And the reason I need the clean edge is because we're not gonna pause for commercial break. We're just gonna keep on going. What we have to do here is we have to build out with the electrical, which was existing. I replaced the fixturing, but I did not, I replaced the devices, excuse me. But what happens is when you put the trim on, and again, we're working one-handed here, so bear with me. When you put the trim on, the trim is going to sit above the height of the tile. But once we throw the vinyl trim parts on, that will make for a finished unit, so it'll be complete. So that's where we're at with that, and that's our little job for today, because the rest of this is basically done. It's ready for a scuff and buff in here, so we'll get that done. Once again, the look of the finished tile work, all nice. Even, yes, even behind the door, we don't have any gremlins. We're all good. So that's what we're up to, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Okay, well, that's 5 minutes worth of work. Magic of video. Trim's all done. Just a little adhesive behind there to hold it on. We're all set. Good to go. Thanks for watching. Just as a side note, where the little bar stool is sitting, that air outlet used to be a cold air return. That is going to become a hot air supply, because that's on an outside wall. There's a window. There's another window. Disregard the debris on the floor, because this carpet is leaving. And this guy used to be an old school supply. So that is going to be deleted. And we'll cut one more supply in over here underneath, again, another outside wall. And basically, let me back up a little bit here so you can see. There. Okay. That outlet is not centered under the window, no big deal. but the hot air register will basically be directly underneath the center of that window. So we've got heat within 14 feet on 2 areas, and then we'll put a return. Actually, I'm going to make use of a return, and I'll show you. I hid it so nobody would know. This is an existing old school supply that I saved, and I cut it in so that, here you go, that is going to be our new resurrected old school cold air return. And this is located in the living room, directly adjacent to the bedroom. Now, that register where the stool is, and I put the stool there to make sure that everybody could see what we're dealing with. The distance from that stool to this cold air return is 21 feet. The distance from this return to the one I just showed you in the kitchen, which maybe we can see a little bit better. Here you go. That return is 19 foot 10 from the black return that I dropped into the fir floor in the living room. It's very important to balance the airflow when you figure out HVAC. And a lot of people watch my channel, they like to see me put heating systems together and all the rest of it, but it's very important that you plan for the makeup air to get back to the furnace and the warm air to make it to the room so that the whole apartment maintains the same comfortable temperature. Because if you walk from room to room and you notice even a 5-degree difference in temperature, that's noticeable. So this is the hard side of the house over here. Sorry, the vacuum cleaner's in the way, but this wall facing that way that's the cold side of the house. And likewise in here, same way. So the reason we want the heat to be able to be centrally located on that cold wall, if you will, is we need to be able to balance the temperature in this room. So that's what we're working towards. And probably before I conclude this series, you're going to see, well, maybe you'll see, I'm going to cut one more supply in, and it's going to be somewhere in this vicinity over here, because we've got some room. So we'll figure out a tolerant point, because if you look at the layout here, we have a chimney wall there. Okay, you can see the white trim on the left side of the picture. Then you see the brown wall. Then you see the window at the end. There's a big closet that butts up to the chimney, which, let me get a little better angle here. There you go, that'll give you a better idea. You can see it at the floor level. That jog is because of the chimney and also the closet. You can put 7 or 8 bodies in that closet. The closet's huge. So we're gonna go up that corner where the cable's coming in, and we're gonna take the measurement from that wall over to the center in here somewhere, and we're going to put in a small 2x10 floor register, which will have a baffle in it, so we can balance it to make sure that that cold wall has plenty of heat, and when she's sitting here in her jammies watching TV, she isn't going to be cold. So that's the plan. And thanks again for watching. Stay warm.